Alright, I am very tired, and I've got a fresh tattoo I keep rubbing against, and it kind of stings. But whatever, let's do this. Okay, so when last we left, I was just getting another text from Sammy for help with her children's book. So let's see what we got. The floppy kitten could find no place to hide in the deep dark lake. Or, down in the deep dark lake, the floppy kitten tried to find a place to hide, but couldn't. Hmm. Second one. This is starting to feel eerily prophetic, like we're doing a thematic tie-in here. Game's trying to get clever on us. Sorry, I passed out. Sleep's all messed up because I never opened the blinds and I was really hungry. I was painting. What did you paint? That that is fugly. Sun was about to come up. Okay, I'm not sure what this has to do with disembodied asses. Sorry, I'm still on that, aren't I? Listen to me now, Case. The gods are returning. How do you know? Excuse me, Case. Add a question mark, for God's sake. Put your back against the burnt wall that has no blood on it in the food room. The food room? The kitchen? I'm glad that Case was just as confused as I was. Yes, that room. Okay. There's, there's no music. That's interesting. Now slide slowly left so you can see in the dark and distance the long tracks. You will see one sodium vapor light. What? Look now. Do you see an ugly face? I recognize it. What was that? That was me, pretty. Oh, she's a Nosferatu. I am watching. They are coming. You should run. I didn't see anything else. No, you unfortunately aren't intelligent. But unauthorized breeding irritates the gods, and their irritation amuses me. What do I do? Question mark? Question mark? Should I add another question mark? Oh, wait, what? I got a text from Mother. You will die again. I went to Hollis's house. I found Hollis. I found Hollis's head hanging from a hook. Where are you? Fuck Case, I don't want to be by myself right now. Where are you? Please don't be dead. Or if you're dead, I'm so sorry. Am I dead? What's happening? Can I, like, do anything? If I'm dead again, I swear to God. Okay, apparently I'm not dead. The kitten started to squirm with fear because the lake was cold and frightening, or squirming, the kitten cried out, "This water is cold and scary." Second. I see that this is, yeah, this is definitely trying to be like a thematic tie-in, like the pirates in Watchmen or something. But I'm not sure it really works. Overall, this game and its writing kind of reminds me of John Dies at the End, which would be a compliment because John Dies at the End is great, but in this particular case, it's not a good thing because I get the feeling if they're trying for House of Leaves, like you're trying to write House of Leaves and you accidentally write John Dies at the End, something's gone wrong. Just saying. Sorry, Hollis is dead. That's not. Wow, Hollis is dead. That's nuts. A lot going on right now. That's a non-reaction. Where are you? Come home. Long story. There was an ugly face and shit. Last night, that face she painted, she had Macy's phone, told me to climb out the window. I heard a scraping, and then there was something in my hair. I felt fingers across my mouth. They pulled my head back. I felt, oh, for fuck's sake. I fell at least 3 floors onto something loud, but no one came. For a minute, I didn't know what was happening. Saw shadows moving against the concrete. I was just panicking. There was something. I drew a picture. Okay, I take it back. This isn't John dies at the end. This is fucking a child writing fan fiction. He drew a picture. This looks exactly the same as the photographs from earlier. I mean, for fuck's sake. You couldn't even try to vary your art style there. Without thinking, I showed my teeth and hit... Oh, nice job letting his get cut off there. I dodged out of the way. Gooseface blood like lightning in me. Everything so slow around me or so fast. What was it? Slow? Oh, or me so fast. Sorry. I was about to yell at the game for a mistake it didn't actually make. I'm very tired. It's like 11:30 right now. Whatever it was, it had a fucked up face and it looked like but a look like that. What? If I fucked up face, but it'll look like that dog in the lot next to the Golden Palace Chinese. A mouth like that dog. I thought Macy is alive. Hit as hard as you ever hit anything, Case. We fell. I heard cracking, but I didn't feel it. I could move, and it was screaming. I managed to make it stop. This isn't a very well-written game. I thought there would be more there, but there was only twig breaking sound. It was not Macy, that woman with the face you painted, applauding. She had burlap and rags on, and she had new blood all over her. I don't even. :E. What is that smiley face even supposed to represent? People are always coming up with new smiley faces. At least it's not an uwu. I hate uwus. I really fucking hate uwus. If a character posts an uwu, you know, the UWU, like if a character posts that, I will instantly hate them. You hurt a god, she goes. Then she walks past me and her smile goes wild and she guillotines her boot heel right through the woman's neck. Then, without even looking up, she stabs me in the heart. I hate it when that happens. I can't move. Just looking at this piece of wood sticking out of my chest, I hit the concrete all over again, lying in its blood and my blood. Question mark, question mark, question mark. She put me in a box. I'm like, fuck, I'll never move again. She talks to me all through it, saying, you irritate the gods and this abuses me. Your friend has been found. They will torture your friend in order to find you and everyone you know. You will be delivered surreptitiously into the presence of your enemy, the god that has your friend. Are you okay? Where are you now? I'm in the box. I know it's not the intention, but I'm imagining Case just like crouched in a cardboard box, like that doesn't even like not even one he could fit entirely into, but he's crouched in it and he's just hunched over his phone, just texting furiously. What the fuck for like the 5th time? Oh, it's been more than 5 times, Izzy. Izzy, my man. Someone eventually came back here and pulled the wooden knife out and left it here. I can kind of move, and it only hurts when I try to turn over. I think they just wanted me in the box? They're shipping him. I'll play along. I'm too fucked up to want to move. She tapped on my box and said, "They will think you are an early 20th century bronze statue of a man holding a branch." What? Instead of someone else take it to the truck. What? What? What kind of not? This is what happens when you hire a rejected extra from Johnny the Homicidal Maniac to write your story. I don't know, but maybe this is insane. I'm telling you, Izzy is the best character. He's the only person who seems to make any... He seems to, react here. I mean, he had a non-reaction to his friends being murdered, but, other than that, he's been a pretty solid dude. If you've got any better ideas how to find Macy, I'm super excited for you to tell me. There's the knife in here, kind of grisly, chunky, handmade. There's definitely stains. We're appraising the knife. It can be yours for just $29.99. What surreptitiously? Seriously? Okay. Secretly. Izzy, you're on a phone. You can fucking Google that shit. Okay, that's good then. I'm still seeing things in dreams. I saw this, thinking she's the killer. I painted her. Yeah? I'm sorry, but what is that painting in the background? I'll keep an eye out for her. I was in a truck, then being handled around now. I'm just sitting somewhere. Oh, being handled around now. I'm just sitting somewhere. This lack of punctuation is really throwing me off. Before that, they threw a leg in the box. Whose leg? Some leg. I don't know. Still had a green sock and a crock on it. It was labeled Fragile. I assumed it was Italian. Movie references. Did you? Yeah, I mean, I was hungry and exhausted as fuck after having my ribcage ripped open and a heart ruptured. Plus, come on, Crocs and green socks deserve to die. But maybe that's what they want you to think. You're saying they killed a guy and took his boot. This guy's boots are Adidas off, and Adidas paid heavily for this sponsorship, for this product placement here. Took this big guy's boots or Adidas off and took the spare ugly socks and shoes they keep in glove compartment in the exact size and put it in there in order to corrupt me. Maybe. You are making me laugh in this box, which is hard because there are pieces of my own rib in my back. And I'm trying to be surreptitious. LOL. Hollis's head had numbers 25 to 4 carved across the front. It's the Bible. How? Okay. Numbers 25:4. Take all the heads of the people, hang them up before the Lord against the sun. Why do people in fiction know have the entire Bible memorized? The door was open and the rooms had... You disappoint me, Izzy. I was hoping that Izzy was going to echo my sentiments about how the fuck do you know off the top of your head? And he didn't. The door was open and the rooms had broken furniture and paper everywhere. Fuck, they're moving me into another room. Okay, I'm going to say batteries. Someone just opened a door. Switching to speech text so you can see what they're saying. In the hall, and the heavy one in the center of the room, and you can go here. Yes, it's easier to move this away. All right, goodbye, Warner. Fucking Warner, man. Fuck Warner. I hate that guy. Izzy, I can hear crying now and heals. Macy? Fucking GTFO. One thing you notice, you look at our history beginning around 1910 also or so, it is a crisis in portrait painting. Only for men, but they do not know where to put their hands. They do not know what to do with their hands rather than casually keeping them in their pockets like this as they used to do. You know the blue boy as... The blue boy... What? I lost my place. You know the blue boy? Do you know Anger's portrait of Napoleon or Casper? This is really fucking long. Casper David and Friedrichs or Wonder or Uber Demon all able... Near this paintings, men used to know where to put themselves, but as the century turns, they just sort of hold their hands in strange ways. Oppenheimer, Sheila's portrait of Schoenberg, obviously, but you know, even Otto Dick's lawyer portrait. This fucking hell, the lawyer portraits. What is even doing? What is he even doing holding a shape? Only he can see. The women don't have this problem. They go on holding their hands like they are used to being looked at. They know why they're being looked at. The men, they seem increasingly skeptical of why anyone would be painting them. So the question do you know what to do with your hands? Do you have plans for your hands? Because I have plans for your hands, and if you don't tell me where Case and Olive Hollis... Okay, so it's supposed to be like a threat. And they're talking about art history. Oh my god, art history. And I had the forethought to bring with me a short history of art. I am clearly prepared for this. Case, please be alive. Alright. I'm waiting to use that short history of art to save myself here. To save Macy. Hey. You're alive. So far. What happened? Okay, after I heard about the hands, I freaked. I kicked the box open trying to shock them. The woman you painted came over to me and she looked and screamed a sound that made my ears bleed. I blacked out and woke up in this room. It's like paintings looking at me. Door locked. I don't know why they let me keep my phone. They're aware that there would be no medium for this fiction if they took the phone away. That's very considerate of them. Oh my god, Case. Fuck. Question mark. Macy, part of Macy. She just threw in the door. This was a mistake. I don't think I can get out of here. Come on, where are you? We'll get you out. Case? Case? Yeah, I expected. I expected as much. Let's try to redo this, I guess. Oh fuck, no, I'm not going through that giant run-on paragraph of nonsense again. Fuck that. Alright, so I'm going to try to be sneaky this time. Bit down and quietly jimmied the box open. I knocked something over. I've been completely in the dark for hours, still have blood and bits of sticky leg on me. Looking sideways, I'm bent all like all this German art she was looking at. That woman in your painting standing over Macy, bleeding from the mouth, tied up with duct tape and picture wire. Macy moaned the whole time. There's a statue I broke there. When I came up with the knife, the woman just spun her burnt head faster than anything, and she just said like a sound. It wasn't English. It was like a sound from before words were invented. And, oh, seriously? I know this sounds crazy, but the sound broke my ankle. I tripped into a statue and hit my head. Lost. Oh, the deadly vampire power of making a person trip. When I looked up, they were gone. The carpet in the hall was too complicated to follow the blood trail. It was a museum we were in. I ran toward the 1920s since I remember that from that art book. See, it comes back. The picture of the woman was in front of your picture was Eric Klostermeyer's portrait of my uncle in a mental institution. Behind the corner, I saw a leg, and she was there, just like in your picture, in the room with Macy and the wooden statue. The middle of her eyes started to sort of melt away. She looked like black ink and milk. I felt slow. All the art was looking at me. It's hard to think straight or find her face. In with all that art, I didn't feel like I was enough in a real room. Transfixed, I was falling. She smelled of burnt flesh and choked me on the hardwood. That stupid knife was long gone. I was scrambling in my blood. She was yelling that she would take my skin and feed it to something. This is only slightly more coherent than the speech to text bit. I kicked a leg out. Yes, that's what I said. And managed to knock some art over. She just laid there with a wood hand reaching through her ribs. A fucking like wooden statue just fell on her, and that was enough to save me. It broke on top of us. Macy was screaming things, and there were statue pieces everywhere while I prayed to all the gods that weren't gods of New York. I shoved a piece of broken wooden arm at her. Macy wouldn't stop screaming like the fucking prince on the wall, and this woman was making these threats and noises while her bones broke apart and her chest collapsed. Holy mother of fuck. I got her. She just laid there with a wood hand reaching through her ribs and up at the track lights. Macy's not in real good shape, but the good news is I'm rich. This psycho slasher, Clarissa or Claudia or Nadia or Exka what? Depending on which passport, lived upstairs from the gallery. She was the head curator or director or directing curator or curating director or something. It looks like she buys and sells a lot of property. I put Macy on a plane to England once all the screaming was over. Well, problem solved then. I tried to explain as little as possible. Even Macy knows you don't stay in the same country with people who want to put picture wire in your mouth and mutilate your roommates. Heading airport. And that was the end of that chapter. So, I hope you enjoyed that. That wonderful piece of nonsense. Yeah. This is the edgiest game out there, folks. So edgy. So edgy. Next chapter, outside the box. Because we're literally outside the box. Living La Muerte Loca. So, living the crazy death. Fuck's sake. Upside, inside out, living la muerte loca. She'll push and pull you down, living la muerte loca. It actually does fit the meter. That's surprising to me. That's Good job, game. Credit where credit is due.